Hi everyone, once again Spotlight comes your way from the Daily Tribune studios. I'm with Dina, this is Jojo Silvestre. My editor is Dina Ventura. She's the editor of the lifestyle section of the Daily Tribune. And we have a very special guest today. Our guest used to be with the media. Now she's in stakeholder engagement. But for the longest time, we have known her as the president of the Hemophilia Advocates Philippines. May I present to you Miss Andrea Trinidad. Andrea.
Hi, Miss Nina.
So tell us about the Hemophilia Advocates Philippines. What is this all about?
Hemophilia Advocates Philippines is a patient organization for people affected by hemophilia and related bleeding disorders.
Bakit marami ba tayong mga
Hemophilia.
patients?
Yeah, there are about 10,000 Filipinos affected by hemophilias and about 1 million others with related bleeding disorders.
So iba-iba pala yan.
Yes, so there are 13 factors in our blood na they work together to form clots. So
Okay.
kapag merong isang missing doon, hindi nagfo-form ng clot, nagkakaroon ng bleeding disorder yung tao.
Okay.
Bleeding disorder. So,
Yes.
can you tell us more about how that shows up in a person? I mean, how do you know that you've got it?
Usually, yung symptoms niya would be yung bruising, means pasa, nosebleeds, gum bleed, also yung pamamaga ng joints because bleedings we can also bleed in the joints, in the internal organs, pwedeng brain bleed. So these are the extreme
Symptoms.
cases. Oo. Pero a lot of people like meron kanina kausap ako na doctor from Zamboanga, nagkaroon ng iliopsoas bleed. So we have a big muscle here sa singit. That's the iliopsoas muscle. So nagkaroon siya pero hindi siya talaga diagnosed with hemophilia pa. And I think he's like 30 years old. So we have these cases from the malalayong lugar, gano'n na hindi pa, like we have another member na when he was diagnosed, he was I think 40 years old na. And nasira na yung mga paa niya kasi before, the doctors were saying may arthritis, ganyan. So hindi naman siya na-treat ng maayos. Yung pala, wala naman pala siyang arthritis. It was really because of hemophilia. So kulang na kulang pa ng awareness eh.
Yes, but how long have you been advocating this?
For this?
Yes.
Since 2008. So we were diagnosed, ako, my daughter and I were diagnosed in 2006. And unfortunately, we had to go abroad for the diagnosis because in the ancient times, sabi, hindi daw nagkaka-hemophilia yung mga babae, mga lalaki lang. So, when my daughter was born, mga after 3 weeks, nag-nosebleed siya. So, we rushed her to the ER. Baby pa siya, nag-nosebleed siya. Tapos, when she was born, may bruises talaga siya, may pasa. Kala ko, birthmark. Yun pala, pasa na pala yun. So I brought her to, I told the doctor, kasi my mom bled to death in the operating table. Oo. So, during operation.
You mean she had
She had. Oo. So, hindi siya diagnosed kasi nga babae. So, sinabi niya doon sa doctors na madalas siyang nag-bleed. Tapos sabi ng doctors, it's not possible for her to have hemophilia kasi babae siya. Laging ganun ang sinasabi. So, she died when she was only 51 when she died. Oo. Tapos nung sa daughter ko na, ni-raise ko rin yun na baka may hemophilia siya kasi may family history kami because may pamangkin din ako with severe hemophilia na diagnose, older lang siya sa daughter ko ng mga 2 years. So sinabi ko, but siya kasi lalaki. Sabi ng mga doctors, hindi, dahil babae yung anak mo, hindi siya pwede magka-hemophilia.
So, wow. Parang for you, it was a battle.
Yes.
Diba?
Oo.
Even what doctors knew at the time,
Yes,
and then what you felt was really happening.
Right.
But that was just recently.
Well, that was like
2000
20 years ago kasi my
okay,
daughter is
okay.
now 20 years old.
Oo.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
that was recent. Huh?
Yeah.
You mean sa millennium, they
Yes,
didn't
yes.
even know.
Kaya,
Yes,
diba, parang
oo.
that's so surprising, no?
Oo, oo.
You'd think na with the knowledge nowadays,
Yeah,
they
even
would
up to
know.
now, some doctors
May
would refuse
resistance.
to diagnose women with hemophilia eh. Like ako, yung original diagnosis ko and my daughter was von Willebrand disease. So it's one of the factors din doon sa 13 sa blood natin na nagfo-form ng clot. But last year when I went to the US, one of my friends suggested that I should have genetic testing. And then it turns out that I really have hemophilia. I have both hemophilia and
And
von
the
Willebrand
von-
disease.
So those are two different things.
Two different, oo. They're very similar. They come from the same family of bleeding disorders kasi
Okay.
ito yung mga factors na nagko-coagulate eh. Oh, nagfo-form ng clots.
Ayun,
Oo.
okay.
Yeah.
So parang sub yung
Para siyang cousins.
ganun.
Oo. or siblings.
Talking about families, hindi ba ang Russian royalty may ganyang sakit?
Yeah, so kasi the wife of the Tsar was the daughter of Queen Victoria. So Queen Victoria was really like the first royalty recorded to they call carrier of hemophilia. So she was affected. She had 4 daughters. Yung isa nakapangasawa ng Tsar ng Russia, another one nakapangasawa ng German king, another one sa Spain. I can't remember the other one kung sino napangasawa. And then her son Prince Leopold was diagnosed to have hemophilia. He died at age of 30, something like that, of brain bleed. Oh.
So ang royal family ng Great Britain ngayon, if they descend directly from Queen
Yes,
Victoria.
Yeah.
it runs
So,
in
We
their-
don't
in their
know
blood.
if
Kung
meron
tumuloy.
pa rin. Oo, kaya lang kasi these days pag meron kang hemophilia, you in the developed countries, you can actually live a normal life. Like there was this person with hemophilia who was able to summit the Everest because he has medicines. His name is Chris Bombardier. In fact, he was just here couple of weeks ago kasi he's executive director of the foundation that helps us here.
I see.
He went to Everest to raise funds for hemophilia.
So, what is it like to live with hemophilia?
Yeah.
Well, here kasi nasa developing countries tayo and we have lack of access to treatment, it affects the quality of life. So, for example, kapag babae ka, when you have your period, you can really excessively bleed. That's why I always end up in the hospital for blood transfusions. So, oo. So, when I was younger, my mom wouldn't allow me to play kasi pagka nainitan ako or pagka masyado akong naglalaro, I always end up in pain or I pass out, ganon. Oh. So, yung daughter ko, I also didn't realize that I was very protective to my daughter. Hindi ko siya pinapalabas ng room kasi nagno-nosebleed palagi. Oo, tapos pag naglalaro siya when she was a bit younger, pag naglalaro, nagno-nosebleed or namamaga yung tuhod. Tapos, siya din naman yung nasasaktan. But now, because we now have access to treatment, medyo okay, better na siya.
Ano yung treatment? Anong form?
Oo. Yung treatment comes in the form of factor concentrate. So, it's the missing factors in our blood. We have to intravenously inject it.
How often?
It depends kasi kami, ideally, dapat every other day yon. It's called prophylaxis treatment. So, you don't wait for the bleed to happen. But since we cannot afford that, we treat on demand, which means we treat when we have bleed. So, for example, ako, I usually treat during the first day of my period para hindi na siya excessive. Oo, kasi before I could maabot na siya minsan ng 6 months eh. Oo.
What do you mean? 6
Na
months?
period, tuloy-tuloy.
Oh,
Yung
that's
daughter ko,
hard.
1 year. 1 year, oo, na walang
Every
tigil.
day.
Oo. So, that's why,
Parang
you know,
naghina ako.
you get, severe anemia.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
Ano ang cost involved?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You buy what?
Oo.
Paano yan?
So, yung medicines kasi, in the US, it's $1 per unit. For someone like me, kasi you compute it based on the weight. So, I usually use 3,000 unit. It means $3,000 yung medicines. So, yun, twice a day. Until the bleed stops. So, for example, kung hindi magsa-stop in 3 days, you have to continue treating
Oh.
every 12 hours. So, that's the cost. Oo. Or, you use blood. Mahirap din yung blood kasi of course yung contamination, 'di ba? Remember in the 80s and 90s yung maraming mga namatay in the UK, in the US, in France. There was I think the health minister of France was even convicted for because of AIDS, yung contamination.
Yeah.
Oo. And in
Sa
UK right
needles.
now, there's still ongoing investigation for the they call it bad blood. Oo. The HIV infections. Tapos the poster boy of HIV, his name was Skinner, Ryan White. Si Ryan White had hemophilia. He got infected with HIV.
Oh.
So he became the poster boy for hemophilia and eventually he passed away. So, yun yung ano din kasi when you use blood and especially here in the Philippines now na 'di ba ang daming cases ng HIV ngayon and
Taas.
ang taas. Tapos, even if we have good screening, according to DOH, sometimes, paano kung napunta ka doon sa window period, di ba? So, you're not really 100% sure that using blood products is safe. Oo. But we still use from time to time, like, my last blood transfusion was in June. Kasi
Okay.
when your hemoglobin count goes down, you have no choice but to transfuse with red blood cells.
You're the president. No?
Yes.
So what are your activities, your projects?
Oo. We actually have a lot of programs for our organization. Like, aside from giving free medicines to our members and other persons affected by hemophilia, for as long as meron lang silang mapakita na kailangan nila. Kasi hindi kami nagbibigay ng, kumbaga, pangtago mo lang or kahit wala kang bleed, hindi kami nagbibigay ng ganun kasi limited lang naman yung donations, 'di ba? So we have that, free yan. We have scholarship programs.
Oh,
Oo, so nakikipag-partner kami with different organizations. For example, we have Save One Life provides scholarships to some of our members. Meron din silang sponsorships. Yung sa sponsorship naman, we give, Save One Life gives mga around 10,000 pesos a year. Not much, but still nakakatulong para
yeah.
doon sa mga pamilya na nangangailangan talaga, di ba? And then, we also partner with Virtualahan. So, Virtualahan naman provides scholarships for online trainings. And then, they help our scholars find jobs afterwards so they can work from home as virtual assistants.
These are all hemophilia patients?
Yes,
Yung mga
oo,
beneficiaries?
oo, they're all affected. And then we also have Livelihood Program where we provide startup capital to our members na nangangailangan. So,
Which is how much?
maximum of $1,000. Oo.
Oh.
So, that's 50,000. Oh, like we have this, so far we have, I think, 5 beneficiaries already ng ganong amount. So, nakakapag-start up na sila. I mean, yung tatlo kasi nabigyan namin ng computer so they can work from home. Kasi ang problema nila is, pag lalabas ka kasi, sasakay ka ng jeep, tapos masagi ka lang ng konti, nagbi-bleed na, so absent. Marami kaming mga ganon na members na yung na dismiss from work because they're always absent. Yeah, that's why now that we have medicines, we prioritize members who are working, who are in school, 'di ba? So that they can be productive.
Yeah.
Because we can be
Pwede
productive naman talaga pag
Yeah.
meron lang gamot. Oo. Yeah.
Are you full-time sa advocacy mo? Or?
No, this is a volunteer work for me, ang Hemophilia Advocates. Oo.
Okay.
So, I have a day job. So yung sa hemophilia advocates naman, we're really dependent on donations, and yeah, from friends. Oo.
So, what do you do?
I do stakeholder engagement and investor relations.
Ano yun?
So we do like for clients who are needing community work, like may iba kasing mga companies, they engage social development programs. We do that for them. So we do presentations sa mga governors, mga local government units, or we organize investment forum for foreign investors to look into investing here in the Philippines. Oo.
So,
yun.
you travel all over the country? So,
Yes,
anong mga kwan mo?
oo.
Mga, do I use the word clients or
No, project
projects?
areas.
Oo.
Project areas na ko all over siya eh. Mostly now in the Visayas. Oo. Yeah. So I'm mostly out of Manila.
Where are you from?
From Negros.
Where?
From I come from a small town called Gihulngan. It's in central Negros. So it's Negros Oriental. Yes.
Gihulngan.
Gihulngan. Spell. Mahirap siya. It, sabi nila, ang legend ay yung may bell daw na nahulog doon sa Tanyon Strait, malapit sa town na, doon sa harap ng town namin. Hulog, 'di ba? Parang so it came from the word gihulugan. And then the Spaniards could not pronounce it. Naging gihulngan.
Ayun pala.
Oo. Yeah.
So, you travel. I mean, not
Yes.
just...
For work.
What do you do? What do you do?
Yeah,
When you
I travel a lot. So I travel here and abroad.
Oo.
Usually kasi sometimes we have to meet with investors abroad. So
Investors for the stakeholder.
for here in the Philippines, we match them with local businesses. So I also travel for hemophilia actually.
What
I've
do you
traveled
go
a
for?
lot. So when we started kasi the advocacy back in 2008, hindi pa masyadong alam na yung mga babae pwedeng affected ng hemophilia eh. So lagi nilang sinasabi kasi in the ancient times nga, sabi ko nga sinasabi sa medical books na ang mga babae hindi pwede magka-hemophilia, carrier lang sila. So it's sa X chromosome kasi siya. So mothers pass it on to their sons, but sons passes it on naman to the daughter. So ibig sabihin, babae ka't lalaki, carrier ka talaga, 'di ba? Kasi you pass on the genes 'di ba?
Yeah.
So yun lang kasi yung mother, pwedeng babae or lalaki na anak pwede niyang mapasahan. Tapos yung mga women affected by hemophilia, karamihan hindi masyadong maano yung symptoms ba, malala.
Hindi serious.
Oo, yung symptoms. For example, could be na menorrhagia, but actually menorrhagia is also considered severe kasi excessive yung bleeding Pwede kang mamatay. Here in the Philippines, postpartum hemorrhage is the number 2 cause of maternal deaths.
So that's because of a bleeding disorder.
Probably,
Na
not
hindi
all
nila alam.
naman, pero maraming cases doon talaga na could be because they were not diagnosed, tapos pagka nanganak na biglang nagdugo, tapos hindi na nagsistop.
So, there's no way you can prevent yung bleeding, ano?
Pwede naman ma-prevent with that medicine, the clotting factors
You
that
have
we
to,
inject.
ayun.
So, ang ginagawa is like, we had one of our members nanganak siya early this year muntik na siya mamatay nung first na childbirth niya. So, pinadiagnose siya ng doctor and was found to have hemophilia A. So, binigyan namin siya ng medicines nung bago siya manganak. Ini-infusan na siya. So, normal yon pag panganak niya, hindi na excessive yung bleeding niya. Yes, because na-provide mo na yung clotting factor in the blood. So, nagka-clot na ngayon yung blood niya. Yeah.
I hear that it's really costly then.
Yes. It's very expensive kasi it costs, yun nga, sabi ko na $1 per unit. So, if like ako, 3,000 units, it means $3,000. So, how much is that? Roughly 150,000 pesos every infusion. Which is twice a day or once to twice a day depending on the severity of the bleed. So for example, kung nag-brain bleed yung patient, it needs at least 2 weeks na continuous treatment. So if
300,000 a day.
kapag adult, so kung 300, pwede talaga siyang mag-millions eh. Kapag mga severe yung bleeding or like pwedeng internal yung gastrointestinal bleed, yan yung mga mahal talaga na klaseng bleed, ka-internal na siya. Ang costly
Wow.
nun. And then it takes ilang weeks na treatment, weeks or months ideally na treatment. So talagang mamumulubi ka kung walang donations.
How is the awareness in the country?
Yeah.
Because it seems that some people do not even know that they're suffering from the disease.
Yes, very low awareness pa rin. Roughly 70% remains undiagnosed eh.
Wow.
Oo, ganun.
That's a
So,
lot.
ganun kataas dahil mababa even yung mga doctors minsan di pa nila alam eh. Like ako, I was already in my 30s when I got diagnosed.
Yeah.
So, and maliit pa lang ako, I was already having excessive periods. Pero yung OB, hindi ako
Hindi
talaga,
niya naisip.
kahit na sinasabi ng mama ko na may family history kami eh. Kasi yung kapatid ng mama ko almost died also of bleeding. Lalaki itong kapatid ng mama ko. Inoperahan siya for tonsillitis. He bled on the operating table. He almost died.
Grabe.
Oo, yeah. So ganun. Pero, dahil nga, ayun nga, babae nga, kaya hindi pwede magka-hemophilia daw. Pero ngayon, thankfully, we're very grateful to our doctors, the hematologists. We have the Philippine Society for Hematology and Blood Transfusion. They're very active in promoting about and raising awareness. So they really help us a lot in raising awareness on hemophilia. Kasi 'di ba, hindi naman hemophilia lang yung ini-specialize nila. Even for hematologists, ang dami pang klaseng mga blood diseases, 'di ba? So, kunwari in medical school, kung nag-absent si doc doon sa klase niya na tinakal yung hemophilia, hindi niya talaga alam yung hemophilia, 'di ba?
So how has this affected your life? I mean,
Oo.
we all know that you're a writer, no? Do you still have time to write? Do you still go to the movies? Do you still dance? Do you still
Well, I try to find time, schedule lang. Hemophilia has like become, my life has revolved around the advocacy since we started the organization. Kasi nung 2016, a few families and we decided to form Hemophilia Advocates. Kasi before, Facebook lang. Pero sabi namin, tapos yung mga donations pupunta sa akin, di sa bahay ko sila, 'di ba, nagpupunta yung mga patients, and it was really taking a lot of my time. So we decided na we get an office, we hire people to run the organization. So now, meron na kaming office staff and meron na talaga kaming office. Doon na nagpupunta yung mga families, and then the doctors also call our office for pag meron silang patients, they refer the patients to us. Ganon.
Galing.
So, yeah. I find time kasi pag hindi, baka maloloka na ako, di ba?
So how often are you in the office?
No, I don't go there except
And-
for meetings. Ganun lang.
There's an executive director. who's in
Yeah.
charge.
Wala kami executive director right now, but we have an office assistant and we have a content writer kasi we're trying to really spread awareness. So we needed someone who can write and talk about lives of people. Oo. Pero
Yung mga
naghahanap
stories of
yes,
the
mga stories.
people with
Oo.
hemophilia.
Pero marami kaming volunteers.
You're active online na?
Yes, we're very active online.
Ano
Our
yun?
website is hemophilia.ph.
Okay, it's easy to look for it. Ano?
Yes, and then on Facebook, it's Hemophilia Advocates Philippines.
What if anybody wants to donate or to give any kind of assistance?
Oh yes, so we have
Paano?
meron kaming BDO account. So pwede silang
Nasa
mag-link.
website.
Sa website namin, i-click lang yung click donate. Ayun. So, makakatulong talaga yun kasi we try to provide hindi lang free medicines. Yun, like meron kaming isang member sa Laguna na tricycle driver. May 5 siyang anak, iniwan siya ng asawa niya. So, tapos actually sirang-sira na talaga yung kanyang tuhod, pero he still drives the tricycle kasi wala siyang ibang means of living. So, pagka nagbi-bleed siya, tinitiis lang niya. Tapos tatawag yun pag nasa PGH na. So, sabi ko nga, um, gusto namin silang tulungan, yung mga ganito ba, na talagang sobrang hirap, na minsan yung iba naming mga members, kahit pamasahe papuntang hospital, wala.
Oh.
'Di ba? So that's why we have chapters, we form chapters, and we encourage the chapters mag-raise sila ng funds nila para pag meron silang mga ganitong indigent na members,
Matutulungan nila agad.
matutulungan nila. Oo, I'm so happy and proud of our Bicol chapter. Yung Bicol South chapter namin based in Legazpi. Kasi yung mga doctors doon sa BRTTH, nag-raise sila ng funds and they partnered with with one local yung
Club?
civic organization,
Yeah,
one
yeah.
club. And then sila yung nagbayad ng membership ng mga members, tapos meron yatang 6 families pa na pinadala dito sa Manila to get diagnosed. 'Di ba? So ang galing ng mga doctors, sila yung nag-initiate. Oo,
Doctors
nakakatuwa.
sila doon.
Yeah,
no?
yung mga doctors doon kasi may chapter kami doon, and most of the members in our chapters there are really poor. No, puro patients kami eh. Yung mga doctors namin, sila yung mga advocates. So we're very happy talaga dun sa ganitong initiative ba. Kaya china-challenge namin yung iba naming mga chapters na dapat mag-partner din kayo with yung, the local clubs, Rotary, Lions Club, mga, 'di ba? And then yung mga doctors especially, they play very important role in the advocacy kasi sila yung first kumbaga na responders, 'di ba? Oo.
What
Yeah.
about other private companies? Private companies, do you go to them and
Yeah, right now we have one partner. Their company is called True Logic. It's a web development company. They're providing us now with help in pagandahin yung aming website kasi
Yeah.
kami lang ang gumawa ng website, so hindi pa siya ganun kaganda. So next year we will be launching our new website.
Ayun.
Yes. Oo. And then we realize how important it is talaga to tell stories
Yes eh.
Oo.
Kasi parang like us, diba? We're not really that aware
Oo.
about
Yes.
how it is to be
That's why I post
diagnosed.
Oo, I always post on Facebook pagka na-hospital ako, ganun kasi sinasabi nga na hindi daw magka-hemophilia ang mga babae, but I'm a living proof na pwede talaga magka-hemophilia ang babae.
So what are the signs and symptoms that people should watch out for?
Oo. So,
for them to get diagnosed?
one, bruising, and then yung frequent nosebleeds, frequent gum bleeds, yung pwede din yung mamamaga yung mga joints.
Okay.
So it's not really kasi like we have several members na sinasabi arthritis lang daw. It turns out hemophilia naman pala, hindi naman pala arthritis lang,
So it's
ganon.
important to really have a checkup
Yes,
when you have those symptoms.
Yes.
Are there certain foods that could help control bleeding? I mean, like, you should have more eggs, more sugar, more oranges. Ano ang pwede?
In terms of, alam mo, hindi ako masyadong aware kung, basta you have to eat food rich in iron. Kasi pagka nagbi-bleed ka, madideplete yung iron deposits mo, yung, so, like malunggay, yung kamote tops, very rich in iron yan. Oo.
Green and leafy.
Yes, yun. And then, but there are also food na we have to avoid, like yung mga ginseng, ganyan. Because the blood thinners.
Ginseng.
Oo.
Ay, si Con lang naman, si Ren lang naman ang nag-ginseng eh. Ako, I don't need that eh.
Yeah, but lately I don't know I haven't really researched about it, but I was one friend kasi recommended that I take magnesium and collagen.
Oo.
Kasi collagen is good for not for beautification purposes, but for the joints. Oo, kasi we need collagen in the joints So dati
Bulalo.
bulalo. Oo,
I think
bulalo.
that's something worth exploring, di ba? Yung what
Yes.
kind of food should we
Oo.
eat or
So
avoid.
actually, it was a doctor who we invited one doctor's name is Dr. Peña. We invited him to talk at the World Hemophilia Day event in we hold it always in Glorieta every
Mm.
April. Tapos he talked about the importance of collagen in our body. So hindi lang siya pampaganda, pampalakas ng joints. Oo. So
Okay.
nagko-collagen kami, tsaka magnesium also is good for the blood. So hindi ako,
Magnesium.
since I started taking magnesium, di na ako masyadong,
Ano yung
hindi na ako
tablets?
na-hospital. Yes,
Capsules?
capsule.
pala
Meron
ang
ding
magnesium.
spray. Meron din siyang
Spray.
spray.
What din ang
Oo.
spray?
Pag spray mo lang siya sa
Sa balat?
skin. Oo. Tapos ganyan mo lang siya. I'll give you one.
Para ano
Oo.
yun?
Para sa joy. Joke.
No, ang collagen yun sa joints, yung magnesium, pampaganda rin.
Oo.
No, it serves a lot Parang, yung mga tao daw na mababa yung iron, kailangan ng deficient,
Ayan.
ng
Pwedeng
magnesium.
spray lang pala.
Pwedeng pang spray. Pwede ding, ako I take tablets right
Saan mo
now.
nabibili yun?
Actually, sa Healthy Options ko lang siya binili.
Okay.
Oo,
Yeah.
So,
Tell us about your painting.
I have I attended yung isang women's retreat last year in the US kasi sometimes when you take care of people and then or you yourself 'di ba, it affects your mental health so you need a break, 'di ba? So I attend retreats for this, and then it started na one of the sessions was art as therapy. And I thought na very scary yung magpaint or it seems intimidating, 'di ba? But then there was this painter na tinuruan niya kami, and it came out so nice. So I started painting just to slow down. During the weekends I paint, and I'm hoping to have a painting exhibit soon.
When is this?
I'm still gathering my work, so hindi pa ako
How many do
masyadong.
you have already?
I have about 20.
Wow, pwede na
Yes,
one
so,
person yan.
oo.
One
What
woman
kind
show.
of
I
art?
use acrylic in canvas. Oo, kaya I love the paintings outside Oo, yes. So yun.
Pala.
Oo.
Do you think if one has love issues, one should paint?
Yes.
Kasi
I think
para
it
walang
makes you
mental
very very lively painting kapag in love ka, 'di ba? Very colorful. So actually, I was hoping to have a painting exhibit this December 14, but I'm not very sure if I can do it. But on December 14, pa-plug ko lang, we have
Okay.
we have a fundraising concert in
Okay,
Music
that's very
Museum with the OPM Hitmen. So these are si Renz Verano, Rani Raimundo, si Chad Borja, and si Richard Reynoso.
Okay.
Yeah, they're very nice. They chose us as their beneficiary for their this concert. So kami yung beneficiary nila, and
It's good, huh?
Yeah.
Magkano ang tickets?
3,000 and
Okay.
2,000. Oo.
Okay.
Yun. So
Yeah.
sana manood ang mga tao. So
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
proceeds of this will go to our organization so we can help more
People
with
Yeah,
hemophilia.
yeah,
Oo.
yeah.
So thank you so much, OPM Hitmen. You're such a blessing to us, and God bless you.
Yeah. Are there other people
Initiative.
helping you?
Well, we have
Benefactors?
we have two foundations helping us. It's two programs. Save One Life is a humanitarian organization based in the US. They provide us with yung direct na assistance to the patient. So financial assistance to the patients, yun yung scholarship and the
That's
sponsorships.
fine.
And then they also have Project Share that gives us naman free medicines. Oo.
By medicines, you mean?
The clotting factors. Ito yung ini-inject namin. So, every day may mga our office is open Mondays to Fridays.
Okay.
Oo. Yeah, so kapag may life-threatening bleed, we open Saturday or Sunday, whatever, basta kung may
Kailangan.
life-threatening. Pero otherwise, regular office days would be Mondays to Fridays.
They just have to look for the address sa website.
Oo, yes. So, nasa website, hemophilia.ph. Andun yung address
Madali
ng,
naman pala.
oo. It's along Quezon Avenue lang. Very easy to find yung office
Quezon
namin.
na.
O,
But
Quezon Avenue,
it's
Timog.
near
Oo.
Timog. Okay.
Doon kasi namin, kasi nandoon yung Philippine Children's Medical Center, UST, and PGH. Isang straight lang yan eh. Oo. Talaga we chose that area kasi
Madali.
yung mga patients namin either nagpupunta sa Philippine Children's Medical Center, sa UST, or sa PGH.
Okay, so
Oo.
doon lang ang
Oo, madali
Yeah,
lang for them
that's
to find. Oo.
Okay. So, before we're winding up, no? So, tell us, what are the plans of the organization for the coming year?
Okay. So we're gonna step up in terms of awareness. So we actually we sought the filing of the bleeding disorder standard of care sa Senate and sa House of Representatives. Sa Senate, the principal author is Senator Joel Villanueva. Sa
Okay.
House naman is Congresswoman Bernadette Herrera D. And then I know that si Senator Bongo, he's the head of the Committee on Health, so he's also supporting it. And then sa House then it's being supported by the Congresswoman Arroyo.
Yeah.
Oo.
But
yeah.
of course, Senator Bongo's very helpful, ano?
Yes, and the
Oo.
president himself is aware kasi when he was
Okay,
mayor of
that's good.
Davao, he has
Oo.
been extending help to persons with hemophilia there. So
Oo, talaga.
yes, tumutulong siya
Oo.
talaga. Kaya grateful kami sa administration kasi ngayon kahit papano there are these initiatives. Pero ito kasing bill na to, if it becomes a law, it's for the establishment of hemophilia treatment centers.
Uy, maganda.
Kasi wala tayong
Oo,
treatment
parang
centers
meron tayong
pa
lung center, ganun.
Yes, oo. But this
Active,
one
eh.
naman, parang ilalagay lang siya under the cancer and hematology departments of
Okay,
hospitals.
of-
Oo.
sa
Pero
PGH.
magkakaroon na ng free treatment. Unlike yung ngayon kasi, pupunta pa sa office namin para kumuha ng gamot. Like ngayon, yung sa Zamboanga, sabi namin, kailangan puntahan pa nila dito. Although kahit na mamasahe sila, mas makakamura pa rin sila kasi bibili. But still,
Yeah.
life-threatening bleed, ang hirap. Kasi it takes days. So, ipapadala mo yan sa LBC. It takes days.
Yeah.
Oo.
So,
Kailangan airport to airport yung paghatid. Talagang, ang hirap. Mahirap pagka, like one of our, yung friends, I was very heartbroken kasi taga Bohol siya. I lived in Bohol for 3 years when we were doing the tourism recovery sa Bohol. Wala kasing hematologist doon. So, dati, pag nag-bleed ako sa Bohol, I have to fly back here in Manila. So, siya, yung friend ko, tumawid sa Cebu kasi nag-brain bleed, died along the way.
Oh my
So,
God.
it's really heartbreaking. Kasi may mga islands tayo na, di ba, yung mga patients na nasa islands,
Yeah.
talagang,
So, you need to bring the treatment.
doon.
At least
lugar.
regional, ano?
Yes, regional na siya, So, what we do now, for those na taga malalayong lugar, we tell them, mag-keep kayo ng gamot, mag-request na kayo, don't wait na mag-bleed kayo, kasi para may pang-emergency. If in case of emergency, ang problema pala, hindi lahat ng tao may ref. It has to be in the refrigerator. Oo. Kaya, like yung meron kaming meeting last Saturday, may dumating, galing pang Samar. So, ang anak niya, I think 5 years old lang. So, yung pagka ganon, di ba, kawawa talaga. She traveled more than 1 day para lang mag-attend ng meeting namin. So, sabi namin, may ref po ba kayo? Papadala namin kayo ng gamot. Wala daw. So, itanungin mo muna yung kapitbahay mo kung pwede ba makilagay ng gamot, di ba?
Pero, that's a call for donations for refrigerators for hemophilia.
Yes, and also we need
Patients.
wheelchairs We need
Okay.
wheelchairs. We need actually kahit na pre-loved computers or laptops for our scholars kasi ang dami naming mga members na hindi nakapagtapos ng pag-aaral. So
Oo.
what we do is we link them up with virtualahan para sa online
Oo.
training and then they could work from home as virtual assistants.
Ayun.
Okay.
Baka
Oo.
meron lang tira-tira si Ren dyan na laptop.
Yes, so panawagan sa mga mga mabubuting puso, especially ngayon magki-Christmas na. So manood muna kayo ng concert sa Music Museum on December 14, 8 o'clock. Oo. And be serenaded by the handsome and gorgeous OPM hitmen.
Anong kanta
Crush ko
nila?
si Chad Borja.
Ay. It's from the south, ano?
Yes, he's from Davao.
Oo.
They're
Ay,
all
wala talaga.
wonderful people. Gumawa
Yeah.
talaga.
Okay.
Mai-in love ka lalo.
Oo,
Dalhin mo si
lalo.
sweetheart.
Wala na sa kwan siya eh. Wow.
Somewhere.
Parang.
Okay. Andrea, I think
Yes.
that's what you're doing is very admirable, no?
Yeah.
Ang galing niya. As
Yeah.
in talagang naging mo siya, passion
Naging
for
passion, naging mission in life ko.
Yeah.
Dati when my mom died, I really asked God, bakit? I was 17 years old when my mom died. Puro kami bata pa, mga
Okay.
kakapatid. Ang hirap mawalan ng nanay, di ba?
Any age, I think. it's
Yeah, any
mahirap.
age. Yes, ang
Lalo pa
hirap,
yun.
ang hirap. O lalo na mga bata. Tapos talagang kinu-question ko si Lord.
Yeah.
And then I got diagnosed. My daughter got diagnosed. I
Yeah.
said, I cannot not do anything, di ba? Kasi, I always tell my daughter, my mom died when, so she turned 17. Sabi ko sa kanya, my mom died when I was
your
17.
age.
Tapos sabi niya, thank you for greeting me on my 17th birthday. Nainis siya kasi.
Pero so I really hope that a lot more people will help and
Yeah.
Yes. Oo, we really need help. So,
Yeah. So yung mga nagpo-problema dyan sa love, there are bigger issues in the
Yeah.
world.
if you're
Oo.
having heart problems, just think of the people with blood problems.
True,
I
that's
mean,
true.
give a little of yourself to
Yeah.
people in need such as.
And those naman who are, suffering or who are
Yeah.
facing challenges, we can turn around our challenges and make them into a mission, di ba?
Like what
si
you've done.
Andrea.
Yes, parang
Oo.
parang hindi naman to end of the world. Oo, 'di ba? Like ako, I have hemophilia but I still
look,
I'm still
fashionista.
beautiful.
Oh.
Joke lang.
But it's true, ha?
Yeah.
'Di ba? Parang hindi mo
Why?
naman kailangan sabi nga kasi may
Oo.
PWD ID ako. So sabi ko
Oo.
dun sa flight attendant, Miss PWD, sabi niya, you don't look sick. Bakit kailangan mo bang sick ka tingnan?
You have to
Para,
look sick.
di ba?
Oo.
Hindi halata. Parang, I'm just gorgeous like that. Sabi ko gano'n.
Tama naman.
Di ba?
We're learning a lot from you.
Oh, thank you.
So yung parang mga heart issues, minor lang yan. Ano? So anyway, it was pleasure having you here, Andrea.
My
Thank you so
pleasure.
much.
Thank you so much for inviting me here.
Yeah. So with that, we say thank you, and Spotlight has just been with you. We hope to see you next week. Thank you.
Thank you.